I have another active aging workout coming up for you. So we're gonna work on a bit of dumbbell work today, strength, balance, and cardio. So the only thing that you need today is yourselves, a water bottle, a set of dumbbells, and a chair. Let's get started. All right guys, let's get started with your basic march this morning. Alternating those feet lifts up and down, arms pumping. Got to get that blood flowing and get our muscles nice and warm before we start our workout this morning. I hope you are all doing well today. And I thank you for joining me to move your body. Maybe work out a little bit of stiffness in those joints and get ready to take on the rest of your day and week. Let's bring those arms to a 90, bend, lift and tap, lift and tap, lifting through the elbow. If you're ready, we can take it up just a little quicker. Open, close, open and close. Good, getting that lower body nice and warm with the lateral movements as well as the shoulders. Perfect, 3, 2, take it back to your march and roll those shoulders back. Big shoulder rolls to the back. Now let's take it forward. If it's too much to do upper and body at the same time, pause the feet still and work on those shoulder rolls. All right, side taps, reach the hands up and pull down. Reach it up, pull down. If those shoulders are tight, if they're a little angry at you for trying to reach overhead, I want you to push straight out from the shoulders and pull it back in. And you can even alternate, one of each. One up, one forward. Otherwise, we're reaching overhead. One more side to side. Hands here. Let's bring the knees up and curl the arms up toward the shoulders. Knees up and curl. If that knee lift is too much, lift and toe tap out to the front. Up and down. Give me a few more here. 2, 1. Set those feet wide outside the hips. Tap, reach, up, and to the side. So we transfer that weight from leg to leg, light toe tap, as the arm reaches up and overhead, getting the sides of the body nice and warm. Now let's take it into that reach. Same thing with the lower body, but reaching across the body. Big reach over and away. Good, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's bring your hands together. We're going to pivot that back toe, reach the hands away. Pivot and reach away. Warming up that midsection and really getting some blood flow to that back. Okay, we're gonna get that lower body ready for squat. So bring those feet somewhere between the hips and shoulders. We're gonna go into a quarter to half squat. So let's sit the hips back, reach. Square back up toward me, sit it back a little bit, and reach. So we don't need to go into a full squat yet. Sit back, and reach. Good, push back, up and over, back foot pivots. 3, 2, and 1. Let's take it back to our march. Bring those arms up and circle from the shoulders. other direction. Still circling from the shoulders. Sometimes when I say from the shoulders, I see just wrists moving. So think lock out those arms nice and straight. Forward, forward, back, back. Want that front and backwards movement. Now here, I want you to push those arms forward as you take that step back, pull back. You can give those shoulder blades a squeeze as well. If you're ready to wake up those back muscles a little bit. Push, step back and pull back. Squeeze and push. Good, last one. Take it back to your spot. Wider stance, curl the heel. Good. Now I'm gonna have you take your hands by your side, palms down, push, bend the elbows, and push. So here, we're waking up the knees, getting some blood flow there, and hamstrings. And as we push back, you're gonna feel it in those triceps in the back of your arms. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, always important to get those hips nice and warm. So hang on to that chair if you need to. And we're gonna go up and over, step out, big circles, up and out. So we're gonna cross that knee in front of your other knee, circle, up and around. Perfect, let's take it into the other leg. If you need to reposition, go to the other side of your chair, you can. Knee up and over, tap down, up and over. If your hips are a little tighter, your circle is going to be a little smaller. Knee won't lift up quite as high. Good, up and around. One more. Now we're gonna get that ankle mobility going. So kick the heel out, lift the toes up and out, up and in. I've said before, the ankles have so much role in everything throughout our body to making sure our knees and hips are pain-free all the way to our balance as well. Let's go into the other foot. Kick that heel out, pivoting on the heels, up and out, up and in, up and out. Lifting those toes nice and high. Bring those feet back under the hips, arms up. Okay, we have our little goalie post here. Elbows and hands slide in. Open, pause here, tip down, tip up. Elbows and hands in, tip down, and up. Tip down, and up. Good work, last one. And tip down. Okay, that's it for our warm up. Before we transition, grab some water. We'll take a quick break. Is have your chair handy, but make sure it's not in your way. I want you to take a quick peek, make sure there's no tripping obstacles in your way. When we get done with the weights, have them handy, set them down on your chair or a piece of furniture next to you, and we will go back to those. So, first one we have, we're gonna bring your weights down to the side. Hammer strength grip, so palms facing in. Step forward, curl, back and down, back and down. Forward, forward, down, down. So our hands, when we curl up, follow our feet. Good. Forward, curl, down. So if I turn to the side, I'm leaving my elbows here. Hands curl up toward the shoulders. Back, back, down, down. One more. Take it back to your spot, palms up. We are now going to do a tap to the side with our shoulder press. Tap, tap, press, and center. Good. Up and down. So this one's slightly different than the first one. Before, we were keeping both dumbbells up before we brought the other one down. Now this one, we're alternating up and down. Typically those shoulders aren't as strong, so we're gonna give them a break in between. Two more, and one. Now we're going to set your dumbbells on your chair, working in that cardio component here. So I'm gonna make sure my chair is out of the way so you can see. So we're going to take a step to the side, slide back over, 4 jabs, 3, 2, 1, squat. Step over, step together, 4, 3, 2, 1, squat, and over. Okay, 4, 3, 2, 1, squat, and up, slide together, 4, 3, 2, 1, step back. Remember, this is at your own pace, so maybe yours is a little speedier. It's all your arm workout. 4, 3, 2, 1, squat, stepping over and back. 4, 3, 2, 1, squat, stepping over and back. 4, 3, 2, 1. Doing great, guys, just a little bit longer here. And as you remember, these combos always work on that brain power, so it's great that we mix things up and challenge our brains as well too. Down, step together, 4, 3, 2, 1, down. Last one, step together, here, 4, 3, 2, 1, step. Okay, back to the weights. Let's grab those quick. So you remember, we're gonna start feet together, palms facing inward, step forward, curl, down and back, up, back, forward, back, up, down. Give the front of those arms a good squeeze as we curl that weight up, down. Looking good, guys. We just have a few more here. Then we go to that side tap with your press. Last one. Hold here. Are you ready? Bring the weights up. Tap and press. Now, if your shoulders get tired, do a tap, and then join me for the next presses, every other. But if you're all right with it, keep tapping and pressing. I just want to make sure that all levels are reached. If your shoulders get tired, get rid of the weights and do body weight reaches, up and down, 2 and 1. Okay, let's get rid of the weights. We're gonna go back to that squat combo. Everything out of your way, nothing in the way. Okay, let's take it over. Step together, 4, 3, 2, 1, and squat. Over and back. 4, 3, 2, 1, push and squat. 4, 3, 2, 1, squat it out, step together and back. 4, 3, 2, 1, push. Good work. Just a little bit longer here. Step together, back. 4, 3, 2, 1, and squat. Step together. 4, 3, 2, 1, squat, and push those hips back. Last one here. 4, 3, 2, 1, squat. Okay, good work. Let's take it down to a march. I always like to incorporate balance in different parts of your session so we can work on nice and fresh balance exercises, or after we've been at work for a little bit, making the balance challenges or getting your balance in and making them a little bit more challenging because your muscles are fatigued. Therefore, it will ultimately make you a little bit stronger. So we're gonna go into reaches from here. So level 1, you're going to tap back and reach, up tall, tap back and reach. Level 2, hover and tap, same leg, hover and tap. Level 3, forward. I did level 2 because I didn't hold my balance. Okay, for real, level 3, push back. Slide the knee forward, tighten the tummy. Push back, pull through, that's level 3. And remember, you can have that level 2 or 1. Make a combination, make it your own. I'll be going between the different variations here. Back, reach. And think not about reaching down toward the floor, but more out in front of you. Good, let's shake those legs out, and then we're gonna take it over to the other side. If you feel like you need that chair, I want you to make sure it's within arm's reach. That is so important that if you feel like you're gonna need it, that is there to support you. Opposite leg. Now, one leg is always gonna be stronger than the other. You're always gonna feel more balanced. So just because you do one variation on one side does not mean you need to do it on the other side. So I'll go through the different variations here. Tap back and reach, pull forward, or your tap here. Remember level 3, push, pull in nice and slow, think slow motion, push, pull in slow, push. Good, make sure we're still breathing. Inhale away, exhale back to center. Good, let's kick it out, march it out, shake it out, whatever you want to do. We're just gonna loosen those legs back up. Sometimes they get a little tired trying to hold our body weight up. Okay guys, we're gonna take it back to our dumbbells, so let's grab those. We're gonna go into a Romanian deadlift with a wide pull apart. So with this one, the most important thing to remember is that we push the hips back. Imagine someone has a band wrapped around the front and they're standing behind you, pulling that band back. I'll turn to the side so you can see. Sometimes we'll see people doing this. I want you to have a soft bend in your knees, hinge at the hips as you tip down from the chest. Dumbbells go right below the knees. Okay, we're gonna do a couple of just that movement. Pushing the hips back, allowing them to bend, but not getting so low like a squat. So as you can see, my hips stay nice and high. Push the hips back, and I drive the hips forward. Now, if we have that under control, we're gonna come down, pull elbows wide, making sure not to pull with your wrists. Elbows wide. Give me 9 more. Push down, stand up tall. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Slow, controlled motions are key here to make sure we have good form. All right, and 1 more. Okay, so we can incorporate cardio with your weights. We're gonna get rid of these again. Whoops. Don't let them get away from you like mine did. Let's set those on the chair. Okay, and with your V-step, we're gonna go forward, forward, back, back, wide, wide, narrow, narrow. If you're ready, add the upper body. Let the arms follow the legs. Wide, wide, down, down, up, up, down, 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 down. Up, up, down, down, up, up, down, down. Now let's hold here. We're gonna Go out, out, in, kick, kick. 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 Good, so we're gonna take that leg out, leave it there, step the other one out, and then we individually take one in at a time. Kick, kick. Out, out, in, kick, kick. Out, out, in. Couple more. Kick, kick. Last one. Are you ready? 2 more kicks.